In today's video, we're going to talk about something very important. You need to know about joint sponsor and big mistakes some of you guys are making when choosing a joint sponsor that is delaying your I-130 process. If it's something you want to know, just stay tuned and I'll be right back.
USA Mon.
Hello, my beautiful people. This is John from USA London. Welcome back and thanks for watching. If it's your first time on my channel, as always, welcome here. My main goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also US citizens regarding the I-130 process. We talk about other topics, anything that can help newcomers to have a better life here in the United States of America. But today's video, like I say in the introduction, is about joint sponsor. A big mistake some of you guys are making when you choose your joint sponsor. So joint sponsor is basically another sponsor who will help you sponsor your relative, the intended immigrant, to come to United States of America. Okay, not everybody will need a joint sponsor. If you have enough money, you have enough income to sponsor your relative, you don't need a joint sponsor. But in case you don't meet the income requirement, the federal poverty guideline income requirement, you will need a joint sponsor or household member to help you. But in this video, we're going to talk about just a joint sponsor. Okay, so when you choose you want to choose a joint sponsor, you have to be careful. And also, one thing you have to know before you choose a joint sponsor is that the joint sponsor's income has to meet the income requirement, the poverty guideline income requirement. Okay, which is different than a household member, because a household member income will be added to your income to meet the income requirement. But if you choose a joint sponsor, the joint sponsor income will meet the income requirement. Okay, you don't have to put all your income, the joint sponsor income, together. It doesn't work like that for joint sponsor. Okay, so the big mistake is when you choosing a joint sponsor, you just choose anybody. You just choose anybody as a joint sponsor. I know it's hard to find a joint sponsor, but the thing is, you have to make sure the joint sponsor makes enough money to help you sponsor the intended immigrant. If the joint sponsor doesn't make enough money, when you submit that joint sponsor document to NVC will review the document and will ask you to add another joint sponsor, which is going to be hard because some of you guys, to find that first joint sponsor, I don't know how many months it took you. It's hard. It's hard because not everybody wanna assist a principal or sponsor or to sponsor their relative. So it's hard to find a joint sponsor. But if you wanna find somebody whose income is enough, whose income meet the income requirement, like I just said, before you put that person on the case. Because when you start uploading a document, first of all, you add that person as a joint sponsor, you submit all the required document, and NVC review everything, and they ask you to find another joint sponsor. Well, you have to go find another joint sponsor, because if you don't do that, NVC won't resume the process. So it's gonna be very hard on you. And sometimes even that joint sponsor, when maybe you start asking for additional document, they don't want to do, they don't want to help you anymore, they can ask you to remove them from the case. That happens. So every time you're going to choose a joint sponsor, make sure that joint sponsor's income is enough. Okay, is enough. Check the federal poverty guideline. Okay, so it's something that I thought about. I know a lot of people are making that mistake, and I want to address that. So if you're going to choose somebody who's making money, a lot of money, not a lot of money, but at least who meets the income requirement. Okay, it's very important. So guys, that's all I have for you today. Basically, it's just a quick video. Maybe some of you guys already know this. Some of you guys who are in the process, you already know this, but some of you guys don't know it yet. So when you start the process, and once the case move to NVC, yes, it's something that you have to keep in mind, especially if you don't make enough money. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video, or you know somebody who will benefit from the video. If you do, go and share the video with that person. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, click on the bell. If you want to subscribe to this channel, well, click on the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel, well, click on the super thanks, or buy one of our t-shirt. Once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching, and I talk to you guys in another video.
USA Monde.